It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So today, I am working from home. I have to go to the dentist, and tomorrow I'll talk about how the dentist went as I drive to the gym. And I can say, look at how my teeth look, and you'll say, I can't see your teeth. It's dark. And I'll say, oh, that's right, I'm in my car. How did I know you were going to say that? But yesterday, the big news was, I'm getting a wireless card at Yahoo, which means I can now work for Yahoo from anywhere, including Caltrain or anywhere. So when I'm on vacation from Stanford, I can work for Yahoo no matter where I'm at. On the weekends, I don't need to be at home to work for Yahoo. It's just going to make life a lot easier. And it also means that even when I'm not working for Yahoo, I have a computer with internet on it. So when I'm on Caltrain going to and from work at Stanford, I can use the internet, which is much better than playing SimCity 4. So I'm excited about that. Yes, I am. It arrives tomorrow via FedEx, and my girlfriend's going to work from home to sign for the package, just in case a signature is required. And then I'm home free. I'll be one step closer to whatever it is that I'm trying to get to. It's also payday tomorrow. Also good news. It's also payday on Friday at Stanford. It's a big week. Let's see. There was a potluck yesterday, and one of my coworkers, who coincidentally lives down the street from me, doesn't take Caltrain though. She stopped when she got surgery or got hurt, or I don't know. She's still driving to work. She says she's going to take Caltrain again. We'll see. She's awesome, by the way. So we had a potluck. She showed us slides from her trip to Bhutan, but it wasn't like when Patty and Selma Simpson show slides from their different trips. It was actually interesting. I wouldn't mind going to Bhutan. The weather didn't seem that bad, and they're just it's like Japan 100 years ago. They're just starting to expose themselves to the outside world, so you want to visit them before they get all corrupted. Man, I imagine that 10 years ago, no one in Bhutan had an eating disorder, but I bet you that people in Bhutan have eating disorders now because they just introduced TV in the past 10 years, and that's one of the things that happens when you add TV to a society. There's been studies like in Samoa, where everyone is big in Samoa, and after they introduced TV, it was finger down the throat time. It's very sad. TV is not a natural thing. I mean, it's a way of life. It's something we have, and I mean, for most people, it's like gambling. For most people, it's fine, but for a small percentage, it's an issue. It's just the way you're wired. You're not, maybe you are, I don't know. I'm not going to say you're predisposed to eating disorders. I don't think that's fair for me to say, and it's probably inaccurate. But there are some people that are more susceptible to it than others, and it has to do with how they were raised. If you as a child were always told that you were fat, then you're going to have, you were more likely to have an eating disorder because your parents said stupid shit like that to you. And these things happen. So, all you can do is just try to keep an even keel. When I watch TV, I don't say, oh man, look at that Sal Castaneda. Oh boy, I wish if I had glasses I'd look like him. I know better than that. But there are people that watch, and they probably write him scary emails or letters, or and include a little laundry detergent and hope he thinks it's powder, or I don't know. There are weirdos out there, man. You don't just want to put your address anywhere. People will send you crazy shit. I'm telling you. So like if I were you, I wouldn't go to Whois and look up joelshitshow.com to get my address. I would not do that if I were you. I would not recommend that. So anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm very hungry and I cannot think clearly. I have to study for my dentist, which means I have to brush my teeth before I leave. So anything I eat, I gotta eat now, and then I gotta brush my teeth. Yes. The big news is the wireless card. Hooray for that. Oh yes, Bhutan. Yes, because of they have TV and it's I think they abdicated the throne. They did some other things. It's an interesting country though, and now I want to visit there thanks to my coworker. But the potluck was great. I made chocolate chip cookies. Every time I close this lid, I look later and the lid's open again. This time it was half open. There are now 8 cookies left. I had said on Facebook, for those of you that are my friends on Facebook, that if you wanted cookies, I would mail you some. I only have 8 cookies left, so I should change my status message because that's not enough cookies to send to anyone. I used to send cookies to the Jolenes all the time when I would make cookies, but the Jolenes are I guess they're broken up. They have the same P.O. box, though, because Katie and Kelly use that P.O. box for lots of things. But I used to send them cookies all the time, but now I haven't made cookies in like a year, so I don't know how I'm going to do that this time. So there's only 8 left. 4 will go for milk tonight, and wait, she's making quesadillas. 4 will go to milk tomorrow, and 4 will go to milk on Friday, and then that'll be it. There'll be no more. Someone made the one that went to Bhutan. She made this thing that is a Turkish dish, yogurt and garlic. Sounds gross, tastes great, and it makes sense because the flavor is salty garlic and the sour yogurt. It's a good combination. And if you don't think about it and you just eat it, you go, wow, this is really good. And you think about what's in it and you go, huh? But trust me, it's good, especially the day before you go to the dentist. And then a lot of people just went to the store and bought things. So like then one went to L&L Hawaiian Barbecue and brought breaded chicken and macaroni salad. Someone else made buffalo wings, and those looked pretty good. I didn't have any. 2 different people made salads. Someone went to the store and bought sushi. I think that was it. I was the only one that brought dessert, which, you know, I didn't know at the time, but that's a lot of pressure, you know. But luckily people like the cookies. But what if you're allergic to chocolate, right? So the next time they do one of these, I don't know. Everyone really liked the cookies. I might end up becoming the guy that always brings chocolate chip cookies, which is, you know, actually my goal. But we'll see what happens, you know. I like making cookies because I can load them up with chocolate, and if I screw something up, like when I made these cookies 2 nights ago, I totally dumped the vanilla in. Oops. But no one could tell because there was so much chocolate. I could tell because I know what my cookies are supposed to taste like. So, plus I used shortening instead of margarine or butter, so there was no buttery flavor to mask anything, and so it really stood out to me, but no one seemed to notice or care, so I guess that's what matters. But anyway, a good time was had by all. And no one seemed to have gotten sick from the food. At least I didn't, because here I am talking to you. So all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.